Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Have you heard of Ann Cupcakes and Finger Foods? They produce high quality baked products and finger foods and even order finger foods. So, well, that should be all the finger foods. This Christmas season, they have Christmas cookies and rum cake available. Lucky us. So to tell us all about this, we are delighted to speak with Asenath Phipps, owner of Ann Cupcakes plus Finger Foods. Hey, welcome to Good Morning SKN. Always a pleasure to see you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, so let's talk about this wonderful business. How long have you been doing this?
I feel like I'm doing it since I'm growing up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where did this
But
love
I
come
fully
from?
started like maybe 2000, about there.
Okay, so what drove you to create a business around this love of yours?
My passion for baking. I love to bake, I love to cook.
Okay, I was asking you a little while ago where the name Ann came from because it's very interesting to me. Okay, you're Asenath. Ann, explain to everybody where the company got its name.
Actually, Anne came from my children and myself.
Okay,
Asenath, Nikira, and Nicholas.
all right, and that second name that you mentioned is quite popular, and you're
That's
following her.
correct.
That's correct. Again, the reigning
We think it.
Miss St. Kitts. Very proud of her, indeed. A former student as well, as you know. All right, so variety of cupcakes offered. Let's talk about that.
Vanilla,
Vanilla,
chocolate,
chocolate.
red velvet. And you can always get it infused with a little bit of Baileys.
With I love the way you say that. Infused with a little bit of Bailey's. I tell you, you had me at red velvet. You really had me at red velvet. And what about the finger foods that you offer, Asenath?
Chicken fingers, fish fingers, spring roll.
I have to ask you where you find the time to do this because you work full time.
Full-time.
Exactly. So where do you find the time to do all this?
I have to juggle my time actually after I get home from work at 4:30. Don't even have time to take off the jacket. It's in the kitchen. But I target myself. 10 o'clock is bedtime. After that,
All right. So is
but
this
I'm up like 4:30, 3:30 in the morning.
so you do this daily? This is what you're telling me. So
Daily.
just in the weekdays, weekends, what do you do?
During the weekends, I do the same
Even
thing.
Sunday?
Even Sunday.
So you
And I
are
do lunches on Sunday.
and you do lunches on Sunday. Why don't you tell us about those lunches?
Excuse me again?
Tell us about the lunches.
Oh,
do you
lunches
have?
It's private lunches
Uh-huh.
for family gatherings. Yeah.
So the catering service. I see what you're doing. Okay, great. Now, we're going to go back to something that you said before about infusing with a little bit of Bailey's. But this time we're going to talk about the Christmas rum cake special because rum seems to be a theme around this time. So tell us about that.
Rum cake. The rum cake. Most people like raisins, currants, cherries, but most people also love rum in it. Some people don't like a lot of rum in it. So if you tell me your level of rum, then
That's a catchy tagline, by the way. Your level of rum, Asenath. Is the recipe a family recipe, or is it?
It is.
It is.
Mhm.
So how long has it been a family recipe? Was it something that you created, or was it something
No,
that was
my
handed down to
mom.
you? Really? Wow. So this is great. So she is infused in the business with a little bit. Did she also?
She's passed, but
Uh-huh.
I grew up with
Uh-huh.
this business.
So I'm going to ask you, did she also like the rum?
Yes,
Okay.
lots of it.
That's what I thought.
Lots of it. Lots of it.
I love the way you say that with a straight face because I too have a relative in Nevis who had a relative in Nevis who was known for loving, and living long, loving rum. And I don't mean that in a very bad way, by the way. All right. So let's talk about the challenges that you might have had, if there were any, in learning how to make this cake following the family recipe.
Yes, there was a few challenges, like sometimes the batter wouldn't come out exactly how I want it. I would have to dump it, start again, stuff like that.
So how long did it take you to master?
10,000 hours.
10,000. You're literally applying that, aren't you? That principle. 10,000 hours to master.
10,000 hours.
10,000 hours. The burning question here for me is, did Nikira and Nicholas help you? Do they know what the recipe is?
Nikira, not really. Nicholas, maybe a little on the side. But they don't like cream in the pans and they like taste in the batter.
Well, they're just like me.
As soon as it comes out the oven, oh, mommy, can Can I have a piece of that cake? Oh, Nikki loves cake.
It wouldn't show, I gotta tell you.
She loves cake.
All right, so let's talk about the different sizes that you have available. There's a 6-inch pan, an 8-inch pan, 10-inch pan. Okay, and the prices?
75,
75 for the
100,
6-inch.
150.
Okay, this is great prices. Oh, is there one that sells more than the other?
The 100 sells most than all of them.
Oh, wow. It's nice.
Last minute rush for Christmas, people always come and ask for the smaller size. So I always tend to have most of the smaller sizes available.
Okay, well, that makes sense because if it's a last minute rush, then they just want to pick up something and go with it. Wow, you do a whole lot. I don't even know where you find the time. You're really good at juggling, obviously.
Really.
And we're not done yet because we have to talk now about the Christmas cookies, your famous Christmas cookies. What flavors do you have?
Mostly butter cookies. That's the big seller. Everybody loves the butter cookies. And you have oatmeal with raisins, oatmeal with chocolate chip, and oatmeal, just plain oatmeal.
Okay, the oatmeal with raisins will definitely get me. So you're going to get my order. And probably a whole lot more after people have seen you here. So speaking of that, how can persons place orders with you?
My number.
All right.
Call my cell number.
Okay, so there's your camera. Give us your number. And
465-2707 or 663-9173. You'll mostly get me on that number.
All right, it's the time of the day when we get to sample. And I say we because you're going to be doing it vicariously, so I appreciate your support for this one. Asna, why don't you tell us what you have here for us?
We have some oatmeal cookies with chocolate chip and walnuts, and we have vanilla cookies, butter cookies.
All right, which of these would you like me to try first?
Butter cookies.
Okay. This?
This one.
This
and,
one? The heart shape. Oh, okay.
And they have a Christmas one as well.
Okay, I'm not gonna be
Christmas tree.
I'm not gonna be gluttonous here. I'm just picking up two to show you exactly what we have. Okay, for the butter cookies, the heart shaped one. Nice. I don't want to stop, and it's really bad practice to talk with food in your mouth. So I don't know if I should just finish this and then talk to you after. Can't do it.
I can't eat one.
I know. And that's exactly what I feel. My God, I'm just going to put this here for now. That's really good, Asinette.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me focus on this for a second. This is actually shaped like a Christmas tree. It's sprinkled with, some
green sprinkles.
Some green sprinkles, and it looks really, really, really good. Asinette, you don't want me to talk to you at all. All right, what else do you have here?
I have the rum cake.
Am I gonna? That's the only time I enjoy like rum or alcohol in the morning if it's in cake. Are you gonna cut that
have
first?
It with coffee?
Yes, please. Just a very small slice. The texture, though, this is to die for, Asinette. Wow.
Thank
incredible.
you.
Wow. Thank you very much. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like, well, yeah, because I'm on television, I'm going to use a fork for a change. But ordinarily, I'll just pick this up and be like, yeah, pick it up with my hand. But I'm inclined to get so messy. Wow.
Not too rummy.
Guys, this is by far some of the best rum cake I have ever had. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to put it down. So, Asinette, you continue talking while I eat. Tell me what else you have.
I have the oatmeal cookies with chocolate chip and the other oatmeal cookies with walnuts.
All right, so I'm going to sample the oatmeal with the chocolate chip.
With the chocolate chip.
And this
I don't have the one with the raisins for you today.
Okay, well, this is a unique combination for me because normally I like to separate my chocolate from my oatmeal.
Okay.
But you've actually put them together, so we're going to see. I don't like you anymore. This is my new addiction. You're trying to get me hooked on these.
That's what things. I want you to do.
Has anybody ever said to you that you've actually gotten them hooked on yourself?
Hooked on the cookies.
Really? I can see why. Guys, you've got to give her a try. Definitely have to give her a try. I'm also seeing something else here.
Cheesecake.
I'm going to let you do the honors.
And I made the cheesecake with some ginger in the crust.
So we have cheesecake and ginger in the crust. Is this
correct.
Another family recipe, or is this?
That's correct.
Really? Wow. Okay. So if I wasn't already, I definitely feel like part of your family.
So you could just pick up one.
All right, so I'm gonna pick one up. Okay, guys, this is just absolutely amazing. It looks incredible, and my mouth is watering, Asinat,
It should be.
just thinking about it. Honestly, it's just so absolutely amazing. Wow. This is the part of the morning where I get to get messy, talking to
And
guests,
then you can have
Wow.
it with some coffee.
and I can have it with some coffee. I actually
That's
don't drink
correct.
coffee like that, you know.
Okay.
So it's okay. Take a bite. Mm. Mm.
Yummy.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Guys, I'm actually lost for words right now because Asinat, I thought your rum cake was to die for.
But you like cheesecake?
I love this better. Do you have customers who actually say to you that they have a hard time deciding which is their
Yes,
favorite?
all the time. All the time.
You are very good at what you do. Very good at your craft, Asinat.
Most customers love the butter cookies
The butter
and the
cookies
fruit cake
and the fruit
when
cake.
it's Christmas.
I can see that because the fruit cake, honestly, I think that's part of our tradition in the Caribbean to have fruit cakes for Christmas. And hey, you know what? You did a really good job.
You can talk me at 663-9173.
663-9173. Thank you so very much. It's been a pleasure. I'm not going to put this down. I'm even going to go to break with it in my hand because it's that good. I'm having a hard time, like your customers, deciding which one is my favorite, but I think that they all will be.
You'll have a favorite at the end of the day.
Okay, well, I'll let you know later.